please.
Yeah, question. Yeah, I think Luisa started the question.
Yes, Luisa, you have a question?
Yes, Mr. Chavan. Yeah,
Okay, follow.
my question is, when you put glycerin and lemon on your skin,
Yes.
do you
Okay.
take a do you take
Okay. After
do
my bath, I dry my body with the towel. Then this is a 1/4 of the lemon, and I squeeze it in this sort of a pot. Squeeze it, and then this is a glycerin. Very few drops I put in, and I showed you this is rose water, and that solution I just prepare the solution, and after my bath, after drying my skin, I smear whole my body. That is the secret of my skin. And this also a moisturizer that I learned it from some YouTubers. And I said that as I am a practitioner, I always do the experiment with this sort of benefited it. I think I have been benefited. And all my family members know that before I go to bath, they provide me all these things. So
yeah.
that is what
My
I
que-
am using it.
yeah,
If
my
anybody wants,
question,
please practice it.
yeah, Mr. Chavan, my question
Yes.
was because I have experienced myself when I leave the lemon on my skin and I take the sun, my skin gets darker. So with glycerin, it doesn't happen like that. So it's okay. It's okay?
Yeah, sun bath is earlier than when. Hello, ma'am. When I am because unfortunately I have no son here in Kharghar in Bombay. But when I get an opportunity to use the sun, yes, I go to it. But at Anand Kunj, sun bath is a very essential thing available there. They have made nice arrangement. After massaging the urine in your body or oil, after massage, we take a 10 days sun bath. That is very essential. And after sun bath, they provide other treatments like steam bath, like mud bath or bhugar basnan and all sort of thing. But my experience is that after my taking bath and after my rubbing the towel, I smear this to my body, and no skin problem has been there since. Say, I am doing it for last 15 years. But today I said that I should talk to our friends. That is the secret, and try it. Your own experience will tell you whether it is a good or not worthwhile. That will tell you.
Thank you, Mr. Chavan.
Okay.
Sir, I
Thank
have
you.
one
Welcome.
question. Sir,
Yes.
but urine
Any
is
question?
already good, then why you are applying rose water and glycerin? Why?
No, madam. Say we seniors. When you, I had a urine smeared along my body. I wash it. I don't allow it to remain on my body. After my bath, I wash it. And when you see the seniors, you see them to scratch with a nail, it will be white line. Even you use the shivambu, but shivambu is washed away from our body. Shivambu is already there in the body by absorbing. Some we wash it. That is what my experience is. But when I say that if this gentleman says that all my skin problems have gone, I said that let me try it, and I am help. I think I am getting my benefit, so I am doing it. I am not asking anybody. It is not compulsory for anybody to do it. It is just my
But
experience. I told you.
sir, already urine is our body for moisturizer and everything. That is my
That is
main
what we
question.
said.
Yes,
But experience
only
experience
urine.
shows that it adds, because this is the integrated therapy, ma'am. It is not only Shivambu. Only Shivambu does a good job.
Okay.
Only yoga and Neshwargopchar does good job. And only naturopathy does a good job. But it is the combination of all three that they are doing the miracle. That is the miracle at the Ananda Kunj. Everybody says you do Shivambu. Only Shivambu will definitely help, but only Shivambu has its own limitation. Likewise, every yoga and pranayama has its own problem, and the naturopathy. But all these things, and even other therapies like acupuncture, acupressure, if added, that helps to enhance the cleansing of the body and removing the toxins from the body, and the person gets the. I was very surprising. One person, Dr. Nitin Patil, is now very busy in creating new YouTubes of the success story. One gentleman lost 18 kg of his weight. How he lost? He said that for 10 days he lost 10 kg. But that's not the story there. They have given it 100 days protocol, how he should go ahead. And that protocol is given to us through this type of booklets. Every individual who is there getting treatment after 10th day, they gave this very detailed photograph. How do we go for further 100 days? And if you follow that, that helps in curing the disease. Curing, I am referring curing, not suppressing. And that is what the gentleman said, that he lost 18 kg. And that is not a objective actually. Objective is to remove the toxins which are causing you the problems, your disease problem. And this weight loss is a bonus for the people who are getting the treatment. So
Okay, thank you, sir.
weight loss is now has here in Khargar. I am staying in one tower, and when I look to the people, almost all ladies are quite having a lot of problem with them, and gents also, and they are toiling in their gym, doing a lot of exercise. But the main cause is what you eat. You will say that food is a medicine, but food can be a problem. Yesterday, when I was returning from Kolhapur to Bombay, I saw a lot of hoardings about the eateries out of the dhabas and then their menus. And everybody, I had a chance to go to one eatery, very big, famous eatery, nearly near Pune. The person has all sort of food, but fortunately, I had a seat which can see the entrant and outgoing people. And as I was talking about the obesity, I could mark nearly every individual entering into the eatery was a more or less obese. What will happen to these people? They are very young people. Obesity is not that easy. It will create a lot of problem for them. How to educate them? That is the problem. So I am drawing a poster here. Are you obese? Reduce your 8 kg in 10 days. How? Contact Kaka Chavan. Then I will talk to them. I have got a questionnaire made. Why are you obese? Why you want to reduce the weight? And all about the urine therapy and all that. Let us see. That is what I am thinking, planning in future.
Sir, one
Thank you.
practitioner, sir. Chamanji, I am PC Tiwari from Ajmer. May I ask one
Okay,
question?
okay.
Sir, one person in our group asked a question that he felt a cramps in the legs at the day of fifth or 6 days of his fasting. I also felt a similar problem when I did fasting for 7 days during last period. So you have stayed at Anand Kunj, where people can survive for 7, 8, 9 days, 10 days fasting, and you were also there. So can you explain the reason and the measures to avoid this kind of problem while fasting? What kind of food basically Anand Kunj are given to the patients they are residing
Yes.
there? Yes, sir.
That is very nice question. The fasting with urine is designed by Ananda Kunj. They
Hmm.
say that 10 kg one day fasting. If a person is 50 kg, he will have a fasting of 5 days with urine and water only. The person has not to eat anything. Water he has to fill his belly, and urine he has to take the food material from his own body, which he has stored excessively. So that material acts as a food, and the people fasting there, they don't feel a pinch of fasting. Otherwise, you do fasting in other places, you feel very angry. There, people don't feel angry. I have seen the people up to 10th days, they have not eaten anything, neither they have, and they drank only their urine and their water, and they were very active in all the operations. There, I don't know why this gentleman got a cramp. The cramp may be because of dehydration. Is he drinking sufficient water? Because urine may remove the salts from his body. When there are less salts, I don't know. I am not the expert. Nitin or Dr. Sarang, they have got a lot of experience. They have handled such type of patient. I have not handled. Actually, with Dr. Sarang and Dr. Maharshi Shashi Patil, we have organized camps in Nasik. And that time I learned how to treat the people. Our group, Shivambu Chikitsa Sansadan Mandal Nasik, has organized many camps with the help of the Arogya Kendras, this naturopathic Kendras. And Dr. Shashi Patil used to come there, guide us. One of the camp, Nitin also came there, guided. Subsequently, we learned how they are practicing. We have organized our own such camps, but I have not come across during our camps the people having a cramp. Well, that is what I feel, that a less of water may cause, or remove of more salt from the body may be the cause. I am not sure. Nitin will be able to tell you clear why these gentlemen got the cramp.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any question?
Yes, sir. Vaishali here from Health Siren Pune. I have
Okay.
a question for you that you showed the plastic mug you are using for Shivambu consumption. So is the
Yes,
plastic
ma'am. This,
suitable for Shivambu collection or what Shivambu Kalpavidhi says about it?
for your information, ma'am, I am a man, practical man. I want to make this therapy as easy as practicable. I am practicing it since my 20, 35 years. I am using it. I don't know. I don't have any problem with this, because I may not get all the sort of thing which has been explained in the Damar Tantra. So that was the time when they were not having the plastic. Anyway, I want to make the Dabar Tantra also says you leave the first portion of the urine, you leave the last portion of urine. But for me, I feel that my bladder doesn't stand like a steel, giving me the upper crust, middle crust, and thing. It is just a moving like anything. So everything is mixed. So I don't understand. Okay, let the people follow it. But myself, I never bother about that. I collect it, I drink it, and I am benefited. That is what my experience is. Of course, theoretically, it may be wrong, but I have not felt that it is causing me some problem. I want to make it as simple as possible. Anybody, even when I go to some other place, I have no other material. I see that there is a mug or no mug in the bathroom. If there is a mug, yes, I go for that. So I have not used any other container. This is my container. I am using it, and I think I am quite satisfied with it.
Uh, can I ask one question? Kapil here from Health Siren.
Welcome.
Yeah, but as I know that when we collect Shivambu in any container, then there is a chances of ionization. So
Okay.
whatever material given in the Shivambu Kalpavidhi are some form of elements, and those elements are get into the Shivambu, and that benefits from we get benefits from those elements. So is there any some very useful ingredients present in the plastic bottle? As I have practiced some of the few times, and I noticed that the taste of uh, Shwambu collected in a plastic container is so terrible, and it's a very nice taste when we collect in a glass pot or mud pot. So why this is happening?
No, that is
Please clarify on this.
that research I have no. I can't. I am a practical man. I am just following myself. I collect my urine
Yeah,
in the mud.
I can understand you are a practical man, but there are some shelf life of the product, and plastic has a very huge shelf life. And if you are promoting plastic use, then it's
I am
very
not promoting. I say I am not promoting. I am following myself. I am not promoting. I don't
but
expect people.
that is the message we are getting from you, that you are using,
No,
then
that
we also
message
start using.
because of my own experience. I am talking my
Then
experience.
why don't you use the container like china clay or a mud clay or a glass collection?
No, I want to make it a simple thing. When what is available, I will do it. I am doing it. I am not talking to people to collect
Okay,
it. I
so
said that collect it.
you talked about that you are using that container from last 35 years. So
Not this.
is
No,
that the same
this is not
container?
this is not the same container. Wherever
So
I get this sort of
so
thing in bathroom, that I use it.
because the Shivambu Kalpavidhi talked that when we collect Shivambu in a golden glass or something, that golden glass get converted. So you do you have any experience that the plastic got like its shelf life reduced or something kind of?
No, I have no experience. I am only following this system. I have not used any other container except plastic, and I don't talk to the people use plastic. I
Okay.
I say that Shivambu Kalpavidi
Thank you,
is a
sir.
thing which was written by 2000 years back or 4000 years back. Today is another period. Today is a science people want talk to about this. So gentlemen, so that is my practice. I have already told what I am doing. I am not only following the atoviran therapy as prescribed in Dabar Tantra. That was a different type, and that was for different people. We are the people, normal people here in normal world. So I am just talking about my own self, what I am doing, and what I feel. That, yes, I am doing it quite good. Any question?
By seeing this, we
Yeah,
can also use it.
Yes, I can.
can I ask
I
a question?
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm Mala, sir. I've talked to you a lot before and all, and you've really helped, and you're very, very helpful. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to find out that how come when you started Shivambu, like what was your experience? Like did you have a problem and then you started it, and
That is
yeah,
a big story,
something
ma'am.
like
That is very big story. I avoided it.
that. Okay.
So I am you want to know if anybody is interested knowing that? Yes, I will repeat it.
Why not? It's a very like if you share your experience, then people get encouraged.
Yes,
Yeah, sir, please share it.
I got your question that how immediately I started drinking. It has a long story before starting this program. As I was a forest officer, I had one range officer with me who just completed his training in the Coimbatore. He joined my division. He was a young boy of 25, 26, and he was quite healthy, 80 kg man, good sportsman athlete. After my transfer from that place, I didn't meet the gentleman for 15 years. Again, I was posted in same area, and he phones me, sir, you are here. I welcome you, and I want to meet you. I said that yes, because I didn't see him last 15 years. So I was just imagining the same sort of thing, He is the same person like when I saw it at 15 years. He said that, sir, I just asked him, how are you going on? He said that doctors have given me 3 months time. I am to die within 3 months. It was a shocking for me. I said, what happened? He said that I got a liver cirrhosis, liver cancer. As he was my junior, I used to bang him. I started banging him. You follow. For how many days you have started drinking alcohol? He said that, sir, I am a Lingayat man. We don't drink. We don't eat a flesh. Still, I got it. He said that I will put on that dress when I was putting 15 years back. I will come to you. I want to meet you. And next day, when he comes to my Bangalore with his son, I couldn't recognize him. Can you just imagine a man having 80 kg weight before me, 45 kg, a skeleton of bones. His dress was covered twice. He saluted. He was so black. Only his white teeth were seen. His protruding eyes. I was afraid. It was like a ghost. I had no courage to take him to my sitting room. I had an office room. I said that, yes, let us sit here. So, looking to his health, I said, doctor has given you 3 months, but for me, you are not going to be our friend, our colleague here for more than 20 days. So said that he said that, sir, no, I am not going to die so early. It was a shock for me. I said, what made you to say this? He has handed over me a letter, 6, 7 pages Xerox letter. He said that this gentleman has written me that he has got same sort of disease. Of course, Mr. His name is Gatti. His friend has told this gentleman that his friend of the age of 40, 41 years is suffering from such a such disease. That fellow got his address completely. He wrote him later that gentleman, your friend has told me about your disease. I was also facing the same problem. I have spent nearly 7 lakhs rupees for the treatment. I couldn't get the relief. But when I got this through this small book, Shivambu, some Shivambu treatment book he got, and Marta kya na karta, he started drinking and he recouped, he recovered, and he joined his duty, and he has written and he has sent him 11 books. So this gentleman handed over me that letter. That letter is still with me, and he has handed over me 11 books on Shivambu. There were some English books, some Hindi books, some Marathi books. But that times, talking about Shivambu or talking about urine therapy was a taboo. It was so difficult for me to openly read these books. I kept in my cupboard, and I was fortunate to travel with my driver, who was a very safe driver. And I used to read these books, and I read these books nearly for 2 years. I was not able to. I because I had formed a thinking that urine is a waste. It is no use. But every writer who wrote the book were treated with this Yambu. They have come out of very dangerous diseases. So I said that let me try it. And I was at Kolhapur. My daughter is there in Kolhapur. And then I was to attend some meeting. They organized me to stay in one irrigation rest house. And I was there. I said that let me try this. And there was a mug like this. And I collected out my urine in the morning. As you know that I am a forester and I was a boss. I had all taste of all sort of alcohol. So I said that it may be tasting that, but when I just tasted first, it was very salty with a tinge of lemon sour taste. I said, "Are it is nothing." So I drank complete thing. When my daughter asked me to come down to her for breakfast, I went there. I was sitting in her room, sitting room. I don't know. I felt that I should go and empty myself um, in the commode. So I went there, and for my surprise, all my intestine had a harbor. I don't know how many days dirt, and it came out very, very much. Then again I sat in the sitting room. Again I got this. I was very afraid. I have to attend the meeting. If this continues for the day, what will happen? But after taking my breakfast, it stopped. And that is the feeling one who gets complete relief from this constipation, from his bowel. That is a Shivambu Ananda, Sauchananda. That is, um, Bhave was saying, if you want to get a Sauchanand, that is the best Anand in the world. And that I felt. And from that day, I was just flying in the air. I was so light. Unfortunately, I had a very big problem at the age of 52. That is hyper acidity. My relation, my Sadubhav, my sister's, my wife's sister's husband, co-brother, he was a civil surgeon. His wife is also medical officer. They were caring for our health, and he used to give me the medicines because a lot of these medical people we used to visit them and hand over the samples. So he was knowing my problem, my hyperacidity. He used to retain those things for me. But as I started it, for 6 months I didn't visit him. And after 6 months, when I was with him, he said that why you have not taken this medicine. Then I told him this, I may not require your medicine. I am following Morarji Desai. So he was so surprised. He was knowing what is Morarji Desai. That is called as a Morarji Kola. So this, as he was our caretaker for health, I said that I am doing this. Is it a scientific? It is good for me. He was sitting opposite me. He came down, he patted me and said that, go ahead. In future, you may not need any medicine. It was a surprise for him. A allopathy doctor, civil surgeon caring for the whole district's health talks to me that whatever I am doing, it is scientific. I asked him, would you tell this to other people? He said, no, I will not. Because I only tell to very close people and they are benefiting. I said that you learn the allopathy through your science. How do you know this importance of this? He said that I learned it from horse's mouth. I said, please tell me. He was doing his MD in JJ Hospital, and Morarji Desai was to deliver one lecture somewhere in Bombay. He was not prime minister. So this gentleman knew that Morarji Desai drinks his own. So he wanted to get it information from Morarji Desai. He went after lecture. He met Morarji Desai. He said, "Sir, I am doing my MD, and I want to know whether you are what are you doing it with Shivambu." Morarji Desai scanned him. He saw that the MD student is interested in doing this therapy. He said that if you have 1 hour, just come down. They sat together and he learned everything as a doctor, as a MD student, to know what is urine therapy. And he was fully convinced. Okay. Then his elder brother, who was 12 years elder to him, he was a follower of urine therapy. And he used to uh, talk to these people. His elder brother is also a doctor. You people are only prescribing, you are the agent of the pharma companies. Why don't you talk about this urine therapy? So that gave me the boost. Yes, what I am doing. And as I am a forester, my people are working in the forest. They have no approach to the modern health facilities. I started talking to them and I handed over to them the booklet written by Dr. G.K. Thakkar, a staunch supporter of urine therapy. That was Shivambu Gita, very handy book for propagation of Shivambu. And everybody started. And one fine morning, one of my ranger comes to me for the sanction of his GP fund for his wife's medical treatment. I just inquired, what is the matter? He said that my wife, when she eats anything, she just omits it. And I want to take her to Bombay. I just handed over the letter of Mr. Ghati to him. I handed over the booklet. I said that this is here. Please try it. After nearly 40 days or 50 days, that lady and that gentleman comes in my office. That lady is crying. She takes my legs and said that, sir, you have saved me. I have followed it and I am cured out of this. That boosted my confidence in urine therapy. And from that date, I am talking about urine therapy. When I retired, I wrote a letter to all my acquaintances, nearly 200 letters throughout my service. And for your information, my own minister, Madhukar Rao Chaudhary, a Gandhian man, very clean man, he wrote me back that, yes, gentlemen, I am also following this urine therapy. One Lieutenant General, Natu, he was also known to me. I wrote him, I have retired, but I am following this thing and I am keeping good health. He also wrote that, yes, he is also following. And this very gentleman gave me the boost to talk to many people. I am open, I don't feel any shy. And there are many people who are benefited. Unfortunately, they don't talk. That is the tragedy. Let us talk openly. Let us talk to everybody. But some scientific data one must have. As Anand Bapat is insisting, we should have a science. Yes, I am I am using this mobile. I don't know what is there in, but I know how to use it. That is sufficient for me. I am an extension worker. I want to talk to the people. And as many people come in my contact, yes, friends, my last wish is that I to propagate urine therapy, propagate urine as a fertilizer. And this miracle tree, I am using this Sevga drumstick tree as a miracle tree to be planted and used by many people. Thank you very much. You all listened me. Very long story. Actually, I avoided it. I wanted to because last time all my people I have told you about this. Anyway, but urine is not new to me. At the age of 10th, I got it used. I am a village boy. I was taking my goat for grazing, and there was a pack of 6, 7 wolves, and I wanted to save my goat and myself. So I ran from them. While running, there was a jawar crop in our farm. The jawar was quite thick, and they were coming. The stools were coming like a spear. My calf was cut with that, and my uncle, who was there in the farm, he tied that wound with my sleeve and asked me to urinate it. And he asked me, keep the wound wet with the urine, don't allow the water. And after fifth day, I could see that whole wound was healed. And it is still a scar of nearly 8 to 10 inches on my left leg cup. That was my first. Many times our teacher used to tell us, if we fall down, if we get a bruise, they used to take, go and urinate over it. Why? Urine is the best antiseptic in the world. Anybody uses urine. Auto urine therapist, I feel, will never get a problem of kidney, will never get a problem of liver, because both these his internal parts will be safe. So that is what I say. And everybody, maximum people should come to this urine therapy. Anyway, as I was, I am here in Bombay, in Kharghar, there is a Tata Memorial Hospital. Honorable Prime Minister during his Man Ki Baat during last month had mentioned that Tata Memorial Hospital, their research team has read a paper in World Conference of Cancer that yoga and pranayam is used in curing breast cancer. Those papers were there, taking this clue that these people they were following only surgery and chemotherapy and radiation now have opened their wings to follow other therapies also. I have already written a letter after consulting Nitin and Sarang Patil and one of the known person here in my campus that if you add this therapy in another, we have treated many cancers. Follow this. This will help us. You have started this Tata Memorial with a noble cause to serve the humanity. And to serve the humanity, here is another alternative. May not be alternative, but it can be also. So that person has told me that Tata is going to have a integrated therapy hospital near Bombay in Khopoli. And when I have already yesterday only I dropped the letter through my through his email. Let us see. I don't know what reply I get from them. Yes, I am having a Narendra Modi app. I am writing to Narendra Modi. I request you all people, why don't you get down Narendra Modi app in your mobile, and you can write anything. They take cognizance of it. I have already written to him. Why not collect everybody's urine and use as a fertilizer and ask our universities, particularly agriculture universities, to carry out the experiments with these crops. I have done my own self. If you are here in Pune, I will show you my garden. My coconut are so big and their copra is so thick. And my mangoes, I had a Totapuri mangoes. They were very small before using this urine. Now they are so big. I get 800 to 1 kg fruit out of this, and they are so tasty. So for my Keralite brothers, I request don't waste your urine. Please apply because you have got lot of coconut plants, lot of mango trees. Use your urine as a fertilizer. Talk to the farmers to use urine. At least they will know, they will not nauseate the urine, averse the urine. They will be self-sufficient. आत्मनिर्भर करना है तो आपको अपने पास दिया हुआ परमेश्वर का एक ही औषध है और वो है मेरा शिवाम्बु. जय शिवाम्बु.
So, Vanji, I am Ajaryan Jaladhan from Kollam, Kerala.